What's up, guys? Jeremy and Jamera here from RC Militia. A lot of people have asked for a review on the Traxxas Summit. There's been a lot of them out there. I wasn't going to do one, but since so many of you guys asked me to do one, I'm going to do one. I'm not going to get any... This goes for all reviews, too. I'm not going to get into any of the super technical stuff anymore, because that's just... It's boring to me, and I just don't...
If you don't even like doing it, how do they like watch it?
Yeah, exactly. I just don't like doing it no more. I mean...
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep doing reviews and stuff. But the way I'm going to do my reviews is I'm just going to give you what I think of the car. If I've had any problems with it, I'll tell you what those problems were, and I'll tell you what I like about it and how I drive mine, and then you guys can base an opinion off of that. So that's how I'm going to do it, because so I think between that, all the running videos on this thing, and you know, like the unboxing, kind of go over the details of what it comes with there. So I think that'll be good enough. And as far as other videos go, we're gonna try and mix it up a little bit. Try and make RC Militia stand out, because it's hard to stand out. Let's face it, in the RC community on YouTube. You got some great guys. You know, I mean, like DJ Medic, Squirrel, Swedish. You know, like trying to do Rennie videos and compete with Swedish RC. That's just no.
We don't even try.
It's not gonna happen.
We know.
I don't really want to compete with anybody or anything like that. I just want to try and give you guys something that's different from other channels.
Because honestly, you guys are just basically all talking about cars, like the same cars, whatever.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at your comments, and we're gonna do videos based off of the comments you guys give us. I'm not gonna go out and buy cars just to review because you guys say it. If it's something I already have and you guys want to see a review on it, or you got not a review, or if you guys want to see a video on a certain aspect of some car I have, or comparison videos, that's good.
Trials.
So with that said, we're going to jump right into the review of the Traxxas Summit, the 1/10 Traxxas Summit. It's more like 1/8 scale to me, but Traxxas considers it 1/10. First off, a lot of people ask me about the body. Is the body custom? No, the body's not custom. Traxxas just released Summits, I don't know, maybe it was within the last year. I'm not sure when they did it. But they just released 4 different new bodies for the Summit. So this is one I happen to get. It's the green body, and yeah. Okay, so that's gone. The lights on this car, they actually perform really well. You can tell where you're driving at night. I mean, it doesn't like give you a huge field of view, but it's more than I thought it would be. So it's enough to, you know, do some driving at night if you know where you're driving around. I mean, you don't want to go to some foreign place and just start driving. But it's great. So like for in the snow, it was fun. It lit up the snow really good. So it's got the lights right here. It's got some lights in the bumper as well, and it has tail lights in the back and some other lights, which really helps out so you can tell the direction of your car when you're out there driving at night. This review might be kind of boring because I don't have any negatives.
Basically, the car rocks.
I have no negatives for it whatsoever.
No.
The only thing I would recommend doing if you're going to bash it is probably put some more power to it. I don't know, probably it's pretty slow. It only goes like 22, 25 miles per hour around in there. Something like that.
It's kind of hard to bash at that point.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to bash because you can't get any lift. I mean, you're kind of just going, you're just jumping down. But there's all different kinds of aspects of bashing. You know, people, I mean, bashing doesn't mean you're just going out there on jumps all the time. Bashing is, you know, driving in your freaking driveway. You know, I mean, it's everything. So, I consider everything off a track bashing.
I consider bashing braking
stuff.
stuff.
I mean, going hard on the cars, but like, you know, I mean, like you can't. I don't consider anything with the Wraith bashing. It's more scaling and crawling and stuff like that.
I don't think you could bash that car.
But for this, I mean, anything off road, the Summit's gonna take it and it's gonna handle it.
Yep.
It's so much fun to drive. It's definitely one of my favorite cars, and one of the reasons it's one of my favorite cars is I have not had to put one single dime into this car. I still use the NIMH batteries for it, which I'm not going to be doing anymore because I want a little bit more power. So with that said, as far as the power goes, like I was talking about, I'm going to do the Kershaw Designs dual 700 HO motors, and I think that'll give me a good amount of power. I don't want to spend a crap load on brushless, and she doesn't want me to spend a crap load on brushless. And I think if you're going to go out and go brushless with it, like if you're talking about putting a Teak in or a Mama Max in it, I mean, why not just buy the E-Revo brushless edition? That's just my opinion, though. I mean, some people can justify it. I mean, but it's essentially.
He has a hard time justifying it to me.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna run 2S lipo to it, which it'll be 4S because I'm gonna run two 2S lipos, and I gotta put low voltage cutoffs on there because there's no low voltage cutoff on the ESC itself, so I'm gonna have to put low voltage cutoffs. I'm just gonna get the alarms that you put on the batteries themselves, and I'm gonna use that. But yeah, you can run 2S lipo stock with it, so I may just try doing the 2S lipo stock with it and see if that's enough for me, and then maybe upgrade to the what?
Nothing.
And then maybe upgrade to the Kershaw Design motors. The suspension's great on it. It has the same suspension as the E-Revo. I haven't adjusted the suspension, so a lot of the time when you see the Traxxas Summit driving in a lot of videos, the ass end, it kind of goes down like that when it's driving. If there's any speed to it, the ass end starts going down. So I just need to adjust the suspension. There's nothing wrong with the suspension that way. A lot of people said they've had problems with the little servos going out that control the diffs and the high-speed gearing and all the different stuff you can do on the remote here. I haven't had the servos go out at all, so I don't know, maybe I just got lucky there, but I've heard some people do. Some people don't have problems with that. As far as the remote goes, it's pretty cool. Right here is where you switch your diffs. So all the way up is to unlock your diffs. The middle one is to lock the front diff, and all the way down is to lock all the diffs. And that, I just heard a noise, that was weird. And that really helps out a lot with the car. And right here you have the high speed gearing and low speed. I'm not sure which is which, but when you're driving it you can tell pretty quickly because there's a big difference. So being able to do, lock the diffs and stuff like that, and doing the high speed, low speed, that helps with all the different kinds of terrain you want to drive on. If you want to crawl it, or you are having a hard time getting over a log or something like that, you can lock your diffs, and that really helps. Or you can just switch it into the high-speed gear and unlock your diffs and just haul ass. Well, not haul ass, but as fast as
There's not really hauling ass in the Summit.
As fast as the Summit will go. But let's see, what else can I go over with that for you guys? I haven't had any problems. The tires are, I believe, a true beadlock tire. I got a lot of water in mine from the video that we put up quite a while ago when we were going in the mud and stuff. So I got to take those off and dry them out. And other than that, I really can't think of anything else with the Summit. I mean, it's a great car. You can bash it, you can crawl with it. I mean, it's not great at crawling though. If you want something with a little bit of speed that's a little bit better at crawling, probably go with the Wraith, but the Wraith is not going to handle as good as this thing off-road. Yeah, the Wraith it's not going to be something you can go out and just hit jumps and stuff with. So so I definitely recommend the Summit over the Wraith if you want just an off-road vehicle, but if you want more of a scaling or a crawling vehicle, then I would go with the Wraith for sure. It's going to be a lot better rock crawler than this, but it does a good job getting over logs and everything like that, and it does an amazing job in the snow. That's half the reason I bought this, because I wanted something to run in the snow.
Yep.
And that's another reason I'm not going to go brushless, is because most of the brushless systems, like the Mama Monster Max, the Tikans and stuff like that, they're not waterproof, and I don't want to waterproof those ESCs because there's a lot of heat when you're driving those ESCs. And when you waterproof an ESC with, putting the plastic dip and all that stuff over it, it makes it get hotter a lot quicker, so it's just not something I want to do. So like I said, definitely the Kershaw Design Dual 700s and 2S Lipo, and I think it'll be right where I want it to be.
You can do it, talking about how you're saying that there's so much you could do with this car. If anybody has seen Swedish's running vids, he runs, what, a 1/16 Summit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you should see what the heck he does with that thing.
Yeah,
he takes that everywhere.
Those are the 1/16 Summit's a lot faster, but it's not going to go nearly the places that this thing can go. Not even close.
True.
But
it just does so much. It really does.
It does. It's such a fun car. I mean, it's not like the best at anything, but it can do everything.
It's good at...
Short of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good at everything. Short of driving.
Yeah.
On the street, it's definitely not a street car at all. I mean, you can tell
not
that
a
by
drifter, that's
yeah, it's not a drifter. But it's a great car. I would totally recommend it to anybody. And you know, when people say, should I get the Summit or should I get this? You know, you can't compare anything to the Summit because there's nothing else out there like the Summit. There really isn't. I mean, you could kind of debate the Wraith and the Summit because I don't know. I mean, they both go fast. Well, fast. And they can both crawl. But like I said, this does a lot better job for just all-around off-roading, and the Wraith will be better for scaling. It'll be better on trails because it's not as big as the Summit, and you can take it more places. It's definitely better on the rocks and stuff like that too. So, but with that, guys, that's about all I can say about the Summit. I mean, it's an amazing car. You can go mudding in it. It's fully waterproof.
Except for the wheels.
Except well, they're waterproof. They just get water sucked
It
into
just
them,
gets...
and it stays in there for a long time.
Yeah.
It was probably a month ago that we did that. We did a review earlier, but she didn't like it, so we reshot it, and we squeezed the tires, and water started going everywhere on it, or all over the dining room table downstairs. So that's about it. You got anything to add, babe, at all?
Nope, just looking for some more ideas. I mean, we have so many cars. We need to do another collection video, so that's another thing that we're talking about. But we had date night tonight, and over sushi, we were talking about different things that we could do to, like we said earlier, make the channel stand out from the amazing other people out there. And something...
We're not trying to be better than anybody else.
No, we just
We're
want to
trying
be
to give you guys
our
another,
own.
another aspect.
We would just want to be, different. Since everybody's talking about cars and driving cars, and I mean, I guarantee you, DJ Medic and Squirrel have the same car. So it's just kind of like we're trying to be different in other aspects. And a big thing we want to be is very observant to what the viewers are wanting, because it really is about you guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's about you guys.
Without you guys, we're just sitting here talking to nobody.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to do videos that I like, and that's why the reviews are just getting kind of boring. It's not as much fun. But the running videos, those take a lot of time, and they're really hard to do.
Editing takes forever.
It does.
Because I edit the videos.
So we're just gonna watch your guys' comments and see. Like, I know you guys wanted some comparison videos and stuff like that. If I have the cars, I'll compare them. But I'm not gonna just go out and buy one car because one person wants to see it.
Yeah. The fact is, we have a lot of cars. We're trying to utilize those cars.
Yeah.
Because the fact is that if you have a bunch of cars, what's the point of having them if you don't drive them?
Yeah, and we're getting to the point that there's just
so many.
There's so many, but I want to be able to give you guys, videos on the newer cars and stuff like that. So
we're trying to decide on one new car a month. And, so you guys will be a part of that. Obviously, it's ultimately his decision. But some great ideas come out of your guys' comments. Then, so we just want to get your ideas, different things you want to see. As a viewer, if you're thinking on buying a car that, he already has, I won't say we because they're not my cars.
They're your cars too.
Aw, thank you, baby. If we already have it, then, we'll do some comparisons or, we're just wanting to have you guys be more involved in what we're doing. Not just we do whatever we want and you guys just have to watch it.
We want to get you guys more involved, and we're gonna have a website. It should be up pretty soon. I don't know. It's taken quite a while to get the website done.
It's because you're picky. Graphic design.
Yeah, it's taken a while, but when it's up, it'll be worth it. And I don't know. That's pretty much about it. I just wanted to give you guys the review of the Summit because a lot of you guys asked for it. I don't think I'm really missing anything. I mean, the tires are great. Like I said, you don't have to put any more into this car.
Anything extra in? He's never broken anything. It's
no, not one part
pit.
is even broken on it.
No, it's not a money pit.
No.
He hasn't done anything to it.
It's a great car. So, I mean, if you want something that'll bash and just kind of go everywhere, get this. I mean, it's not very fast, but not every car has to go 50, 60, 70 miles per hour. I mean, that's just... Because then you start breaking more crap.
Yeah.
And what's the point of having a car that goes 70 miles per hour because you can't even turn the damn thing?
Yeah.
But one of the cars I bought it just strictly for speed runs and stuff, and I'm gonna, like, if you guys want to see speed runs on a car, say I want to see a speed run on this car, and I'm gonna actually go probably when I go upstairs, I'm gonna go buy a radar gun for the RC cars, and they're pretty inexpensive. And if you guys want to see stuff like that, then pick a car that I have and say I want to see a speed run on that.
So we'll do a collection video so you guys can see, because we watched the last collection video and he has a lot more cars now, and he has some different cars because he sold
I'm
some.
up at like
so
20 plus cars right now. I got a car that I haven't even unboxed yet. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for the other parts to come in, and then I got 2 other cars on the way. But anyway, guys, definitely buy the Traxxas Summit if you're thinking about it. It's the best car for the winter. So much freaking fun. I love it, and just buy one. It's great.
Just get
You won't
one.
regret it. I promise it.
Just get.
Hands down, one of my favorite cars.
Yeah.
So with that, Jimmy and Jamera from RC Militia saying peace.